where to. I see you have returned. Did our first encounter not sate your bloodlust? Is wanton violence all you crave? Or perhaps it's oblivion you seek? I do not sense the seething animosity of the Camarilla in your eyes. Tell me, child, what are you doing here?
I'm not here to fight. I want to join you in the Sabbat.
You level our warehouse. You sacked my home, spoiled my schemes. You've proven a loyal and effective tool of your prince. One that would better serve the hands of the Sabbat. How can I trust one already so indoctrinated to the misguided ways of the Camarilla?
I brought LaCroix the sarcophagus, and I see now that I've made a terrible mistake. I was hoping I could make it right with your help.
So, you understand the gravity of the situation. The danger we all face with the sarcophagus in the hands of a corrupt, vain-true prince. I can sense your eagerness to act, but I require proof that you have abandoned the Camarilla completely. I put that burden upon you, child.
Well, I know of a spy on your turf in East LA. I'll hunt him down and present him to you, proving myself and ridding the Sabbat of another treacherous agent of the Camarilla.
A spy? That is too simple. Tell me where to find this so-called spy.
No. I still need leverage. Give me your word I can hunt him down myself, and I'll earn a name for myself in the Sabbat.
Very well. Announce yourself to Victoria, a doctus in East LA. She will oversee your hunt. I will inform her you have my blessings. For now, you will be watched closely, Cainite. Failure may be tolerated in the Camarilla, but one misstep in the Sabbat will be your last.
Fair enough. You'll be hearing a lot about me soon enough.
Need a ride? What?
So, this is the prince's newest plaything. This is the one everyone thinks so much of. I wonder if André played a joke when he called to say you were coming. You look ragged and soft, like a child's juguete, used up and discarded. Is there even any fight left in you, eh?
André didn't send me for nothing.
Name's Victoria. But until you earn a place in the Sabbat, Lick, you call me Ductus. I know who you are, but what I'd really like to see is whether you can even bear those fangs. Or did the Camarilla leave you so spineless you could never stand among the Sabbat?
The Camarilla taught me how to handle myself. Surely you must know what an asset that could be for the Sabbat, so show some respect.
Nina, if you can keep my pack and I laughing at your jokes, perhaps you have a chance after all.
Yeah, I'm dying of laughter. Can we get on with this, please?
Espera, gringa. That's not how this works. You don't walk into my house and expect to eat at the table. Sabbat doesn't work like you soft, gullible camarilla putas. No. First you'll chase scraps. First, I need to see how far you'll go to please me.
Someone else wants something from me. What a surprise. What?
Don't worry. My boots only need so much licking before I know you're worthy to hold our sword. Until then, my problems are yours. And there's one for which I need an outsider.
Yeah. Get on with it.
You've met the Mac, yes?
No, should I?
Tiene la sombra. Kind of a small-time alcahuete. Pimp. He keeps a house down the street and a few girls. He operates here freely, but he makes some money. No es me importa, pero one of his girls, a mortal, she's of interest to me. The chains he keeps her with are not the kind you can see, but I want her free from his bondage. You'll be the one to change his mind.
What's so important about this girl?
It's not your concern. You're not here to ask questions, just do what you're told.
Well, it might help if I knew why you couldn't convince him yourself.
I don't put my nose in the shit directly. You're convincing him, so I'm convincing him.
Fair enough. I'm on it.
Bueno, se llama Ariana. She used to live here in the nest, among the pack. Do what you must, but get her home in one piece. Do this and you'll have my attention.
I'll be back when she's home.
So you made it to the bad side of town, eh? I won't ask what the Sabbat made you do to get here. As long as you help me cut some slack on this collar the prince still has around my neck.
Good to see you again, Jesse. Ready to give me the lowdown? What's our plan?
Just one problem. I might have exaggerated, just a little, about the whole getting you through this mess bit. There's no plan whatsoever.
What are you talking about?
Look, my relationship with the prince is clumsy at best. I'm doing the bare minimum to survive. To be honest, I care more about my street art than whatever the fuck LaCroix decides his priority is this week. You might want to consider the same.
So what you're saying is that you can't really help me at all?
Dude, I'm too busy getting stoned to fight your battles for you. Smart enough to keep my eyes open, though. That's just survival. So I can tell you who's who and what they're up to, but after that, man, you're on your own.
It's better than nothing.
Good news for you is you couldn't have picked a better time to come fuck with the Sabbat.
How so?
The Hood's bishop just took a dirt nap. So now, every Sabbat with an ounce of influence is squabbling to stake their claim to that power.
So, how is that helpful?
They'll stop at nothing to sink their greedy fangs into the power they'd have over the local Sabbat packs. And you can bet they're about to turn on each other. Lucky you, here just in time to play one pack off another.
So, you're telling me it's going to be more politics?
Yep. The more things change, right? Sabbat are really not that different from the Camis. They're just a little more open about being totally awful.
Can you give some tips if you're not going to help me otherwise?
You're infiltrating, remember? Go talk to the top brass. Victoria and the projects. Hazel at the church. See what's making them tick. Help them out if you can. Gain someone's trust, but be ready to put a knife in their back the second they turn on you.
It's worth a shot. I'll keep you updated.
Welcome to Chateau de Mac. You just wandering here because you look lost. Like you're looking for something. Maybe I could help you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Okay, Mac. I'll bite. What the hell is it you're peddling?
I can tell you're not like most girls, are you? You want something the boys ain't selling, and you got fantasies too kinky for your girlfriend, huh? Whatever gets you wet and wild, it's none of my business. But as long as you got the money, you'll always leave satisfied.
I see. So what's the going rate these days for some personal attention?
Now, normally I don't negotiate up front, but you seem like a straight shooter. So, for a first timer like you, I'll give you a special deal. $100?
Come on. For a first-timer, why don't you give me a real discount?
Just because I can tell you drive a hard bargain, I'm willing to cut you a deal. Tell you what, $50 as long as you keep coming back to see the Mac.
Seems fair to me.
Great. What are you in the mood for?
I'd really like to nail a Latina broad.
As you wish. I'll get the girl in the room ready. Feel free to rough her up a bit if you're into that. But if I gotta drive to the hospital tonight, or worse, out into the desert, this is gonna be your last ride.
No worries here. I'll be gentle.
Hola, how's your evening? I'm Ariana. Wanna sit down? Let me take care of you.
Actually, I was hoping we could just talk.
Ah, one of those. That's fine. What do you want to talk about? You want to be between the sheets while we chat?
How did you get here in the first place?
It's not much of a story, really. I was out late one night at the park. My friends had just left, and then I saw him. The Mac. He was so handsome, mysterious. Not like the boys at school. Mature. He invited me in for a drink, and things just sort of went from there. It's not what you think, really. The money is great, and I like being this person.
You seem young. Too young to have those kinds of feelings. How old are you?
I'm old enough. I just had my quinceañera a while back. I can make my own decisions now.
That's disgusting. You're just a kid. I should burn this place to the ground, if Victoria didn't want you out of here first.
What? I don't think so. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know who the hell Victoria is, but you can tell her I'm my own person. You may not understand why I am who I am, but it's not your decision. I think you should just leave.
We'll see about this. I'm going to go have a little chat with the Mac.
Did she touch you in all the right places? Make you feel good in all the right ways? Of course she did. You're a winner. You're welcome back anytime you want that sweet, easy release.
It was fun. Now that I've sampled the goods, I need to talk real business with you.
Business, huh? What are you supposed to be? Some feminazi bitch here to shut down the man? Look, girlie, why don't you get back to baking cookies in the kitchen where you belong before somebody gets hurt?
No, it's nothing like that. Victoria sent me. She wants to cut one of your girls loose.
Oh yeah, that's real cute. You know, women think they can put on their best shoes and a mean face and talk business like they're one of the boys. And you, working for her? Fucking adorable. You both ought to just get under a man where you belong.
Yeah, save it for some soft bitch you can walk all over. You want to prove you're more of man than me? Then tell me what you want in exchange for Ariana.
Ah, this again? Look, for the last time, Ariana ain't for sale. You go back to that bitch and tell her if she wants some alone time, she can pay the same price as everyone else. But I'm not giving up my Latina princess.
She's just one girl. There's gotta be something you want.
Victoria's been a fucking pain in my ass about this chica. Wish I knew what was so fucking special about her, but yeah, I can think of something that might make it worth my while.
What's that?
The girl's a USDA grade A cut of ass. But more importantly, she fills a certain niche. You gotta understand, my clients have certain proclivities. Some gents come down to East LA looking for a piece of that sweet Latina action, and the Mac's gotta provide.
What are you getting at here?
I'm saying, Victoria's really pushing my buttons on this one. And I need some goodwill around here, so yeah, I could give you the girl. But I still need some Latina bitch to fit the bill. You find someone else to fill her Mexican thong, and maybe we can talk about cutting her loose.
You want me to convince someone else to be your sex slave? Are you kidding me?
Do what you gotta do. Tell them what they need to hear, use your disciplines, threats, hell, bash her fucking head in, and drag her here if you have to. I can take care of the rest. But she's gotta be brown, and she better be cut. No fatties. I don't want to see you dragging anything less than a 7 my way.
Is there any place you normally recruit out of?
Anywhere's fine if you know where to look. Just take a look around the neighborhood. This is Beaner territory, so you shouldn't have to dig too deep.
Fine, but Victoria and I are going to hold you to your word.
Hey, a deal's a deal. That much you can hold me to. And remember, you need the hookup, then you know the Mac's got your supply.
I'll keep that in mind. Later, Mac.
¿Qué pasa? Dropping off or picking up, gringa?
You're probably cute enough for the Mac. Say bonito, what's your name?
Can't read the sign? Me llamo Alejandra, estúpido. What do you want?
What are you getting paid here? I'm just looking the place over and thinking to myself, this girl could be doing way better.
I do better than you might think. Do you normally talk people into quitting? Or did you have something in mind?
It's just such a shame to see your good looks go to waste, especially in LA, a city built for the beautiful. Look, let me set you up with this photographer. Get some headshots done.
I never thought I could be a model or a movie star or nothing. If you're willing to give me a shot, I guess I could take a chance. Where do I go to get these pictures done?
Let me write down this address. It's just down the street. I don't think you're going to regret this.
You can feel it too. The fog of doom like a dead weight condensing around this blighted city. Who will you trust to guide the sword of Cain in these final nights? Put your faith in me and fear not.
Yeah, well, you know how it is, Hazel. I don't want to get involved in the politics here. I'm only around long enough to turn a buck and get back on my feet. Everyone wants something. In the end, it comes down to who can deliver the goods.
Even in the abyss, you won't escape the politics and bickering. Not so long as you live among your fellow canines here in the Angel's City. Worship the dollar at your altar of inequities, but it won't buy you salvation on Gehenna's Eve. You say you believe in our father's shackles. Believe also in me. I alone have the judgment to guide us through.
Yeah, Hazel, I know. Let me sleep on it. I'm sure we can work something out.
Ah, what do I behold here? Fresh, sweet blood? Word of your lust for communion amongst the true progeny of Cain has spread far and wide. Yes, your unholy arrival has been anticipated by many, myself notwithstanding.
Just hoping to make a name for myself. And you are?
Of course, sincerest apologies. There's no excuse for bad manners. Forgive us, as we forgive you for the untold horrors you have no doubt perpetrated on this lonely walk from ash to ash. Hazel's Homes is the name they give this vessel, but my message, my mission, is bigger than just a name. After you finish your business with our most amorous friend, I implore you, no, invite you, to follow me to my congregation, and I will show you something bigger than you or I.
Sure, I'll stop by and see what's up.
Very well. I bid you good eve, K-Knight.
This girl you brought by, yeah, it wasn't quite what I was looking for, but she'll do, for now. Anyways, you're alright. I think this'll make things a lot easier around here for both of us.
Great. It's a pleasure doing business with you. What was the deal with Hazel?
Hazel? Yeah. Fucking Malkavian. He's as whacked out as they come. Now he's coming around here, wanting me to back him while he vies for bishop of this corner of LA. Guy like that, best just tell him what he wants to hear. You can count on one thing, though. With a bunch of Canaanites clamoring to be on top, things are gonna get nasty around here real fast.
What happened to the last bishop?
Real unfortunate. Guy was inside this warehouse on the other side of town when a bomb went off. Camarilla job from what I hear. Part of some kind of warning or payback. A lot of whispered rumors around that, but I guess you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Heh. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't. I don't even know what a bishop is.
Yeah, I heard as far as anti-tribu go, you're as fresh as they come. But come on, get your shit together. The Sabbat's rank and file, kid. You murder and cheat your way to the top of your gang, you're a ductus. But if you want turf, if you really want to start to make the moves in the city, you gotta work your way up to bishop.
Why aren't you trying to do the same thing?
Simple. The mag just doesn't play politics. Hell, I got no interest in putting down roots at all. Me and my crew, well, what's left of it anyways, we stay on the move. I leave the bickering and the turf wars to the local Sabbat. Instead, I just keep pushing my product, making mad bread until things dry up, then it's on to the next haunt.
Makes sense. Anyways, I'm ready to blow this joint. You're gonna hold up your end of the deal, right?
Hey, I'm a man of my word. I'll have Rihanna pack her shit up and meet you outside. It's a pleasure doing business, and if you ever need your fix, sex, blood, a bit of the ultra-violence, you know where to come.
See you around, Mac.
What? What's happening? Who are you? Where are we?
Ariana, it's time to go home.
What do you mean home? This place looks strange. This isn't home, is it?
No, you've been away from home for a while, kid. Can you find your way back to your place in the projects from here?
Yeah, I think. This is looking familiar. I can see the gate down the street, so my building shouldn't be far.
All right, run along home. It's best you just forget about all this.
Wait. Can you tell me what happened in this house? My stomach, it's knotting up just looking at this place.
Like I said, I think it's better you just walked on home now. Nothing good happened here.
Yeah, I feel like I need to lay down. I don't know who you are, but thanks.
Don't sweat it. I'll see you around.
Who does this wretch think he is? No! No one, mortal or otherwise, is going to take our church from us. I'll tear out his liver to feed the faithful. I'll slice his... Oh? What's this? Our minds were occupied. Your faith is an inspiration for all to behold. That you received our invitation with an open, albeit dead, heart. You came to receive Hazel's blessing, of course. A blessing from us is no small thing, girl. But do you know, no reward is so great as true faith. Yes, yes. Perhaps you could earn our blessing.
Wait, who are you exactly? What are you doing here?
A shepherd, maybe. Or a sheep? I'll put this simply. I lead the weak, the weary, and the woe-begotten to a place of pride. To this place. A place where the downtrodden, the ruined, those that have been chewed up and spit out by this waste of a city can find salvation.
Who are all these people hanging around?
Sadly, the angels of this city have lost their wings. These people you see before you have been cast down by the drug runners, the pimps, the so-called rulers of this shattered kingdom. But worry not, for they have found comfort in my embrace, as any wayward soul that seeks my blessing might.
Seek your blessing, huh?
Child, you were born into this world retching with original sin, fallen. By your hands our brothers have suffered greatly, but Hazel has a plan for all that seek his absolution. Perhaps this fall was a blessing. Fallen now, you have a chance to rise again amongst our ranks, amongst our pack, to become a brother amongst brothers. Though I tell you, talk is cheap. It will take more than wasted words, no matter how eager, to pay your tithes to me.
Original sin? Can you just tell me what you mean, clearly?
I'm talking about that pillar of flame you brought down on the train yard. The one that sent our dear bishop to oblivion. But perhaps I owe you my thanks. With the bishop gone, Hazel Tomes has an opportunity to ascend to his rightful place amongst our brothers.
I see. So, you're hoping for a promotion, huh?
Child, coming from the clutches of the Camarilla, our thirst may seem depraved, chaotic even, but I assure you, our strength comes from structure. We're all equals, but some of us are more equal. Myself, for example, they call a ductus. I stand on the shoulders of my brethren, my pack, and upon my shoulders stand the feet of the bishop, who leads this parish. But you see, that weight has been lifted, and I am not eager to bear it again.
So, you want to be the next bishop? If I help you, what's in it for me?
Power can be its own reward. When I am made bishop, I will not forget those that bore my weight proudly and strongly.
So, what do you need from me?
Before any such ascension, I propose a trial, a test, to prove your loyalty to Hazel Tomes and my own. You see our humble chapel here? Not all appreciate its glory. Some would threaten us with legal action. Ha! What action could stand in the terrible light of our divinity?
What do you mean, legal action?
Look at this letter. This worm in a suit came by today. Says the city has plans to knock our sanctuary down. First, they came with smiles and handshakes, offering to buy it. Now they come with cutting threats. They would have us believe that the dollar is greater than faith. That what my flock here needs is a shopping center. They say they'd bring the authority of man to remove me and my congregation, by force if need be.
So, can't you just kill them?
Would that I could. But the last thing my parish needs is more attention from these crusading cattle. Pfft. What a miracle it would be if this problem disappeared of its own accord. Or rather, your accord.
All right. I'll take care of these people.
My faith has provided me the answer I sought. Find this fool and find his end. And before you're done, find why this cursed city seems intent on swelling the earth up itself to swallow our chapel. Return to me when the deed is done, and I will see to it that your presence in our order is a lasting stain.
Can you tell me where to find this guy?
Their ringleader keeps an office not far from our sanctuary. They threaten not only I, nay, such a grandiose secular altar of consumerism would threaten the whole of this community. A garden needs weeding to grow. I command you to tear this fool from the earth with righteous fury.
Yeah. I'll be back when it's done.
Something on your mind? Give me a call. 323.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Did you want to place an order or
Ask to
something?
speak to the cute one. Hey, all you
Hey,
night owls.
slow night.
Is the human
Let's
race going
chat.
crazy,
What's been
or
going
is
on
it
around
just
here
me?
lately?
Seems like all you
Nothing
hear is bad
special.
news
Just
lately.
another beautiful night in the
Anybody feel
barrio.
the same way?
Really looking forward to going
Feel like the
home.
world's
I've got the
cracking at
VCR all
the
set up to
seams?
record. It's the
When
finale of
will we
Abrazos
get the top
Prohibidos
of the
tonight.
tide? And if that doesn't work, you can go
I
back to
see.
calling in the
So,
usual
there's been no
times.
talk of losing your
Line
job,
5,
or this
you're
place
on
shutting
until
down.
midnight.
No, of course
So
not.
tell
That's
me,
crazy.
decided going to
Business
hell
is
or
great.
not?
Why would we close?
And why is that?
The church next door is going to get torn down. I heard the whole block was going with it.
Jesus Christ,
I'm
that's
sorry to
awful.
hear it.
So typical of people these days. Nobody respects the Lord's house anymore. It's just like the war on Christmas, you know?
Sure. So, nobody mentioned anything to you about this place getting sold out for a mall?
No, the owner and me, we're good friends. She would have told me if I needed to look for a new job.
I hear
That's
it.
really interesting. Thanks anyways for chatting with me.
Oh, sure. It's so nice to make new friends. Let me know if you want
That's a
anything. I'll get you the
shame.
employee discount.
Thanks. I don't think you'll see me eating here though.
Why is that?
Bye.
Sorry, no clients right now. Trying to wrap some things up. Have to come back tomorrow.
Sorry, but our business can't wait. It's a matter of life and death.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You threatening me? This is East LA, you moron. You think I'm not prepared to deal with some small-time punks like you?
Put that gun away. I'm not here to threaten you, but your life is in danger. I'm here to help, but you have to listen.
Okay. Talk fast then. Before I change my mind.
Why are you trying to destroy the church down the street? Time and time again you've tried. It can't be worth it.
Are you kidding me? It may not be prime real estate now, but I see something everyone else has missed. I've seen this before in East Hollywood. I've seen it in Brooklyn. This neighborhood is about to get the yuppie treatment. This shitty barrio is about to blow up. I'm gonna make a killing when I finally clear-cut that whole block.
Well, your plan seems fucked. The neighbors don't seem to be too worried about being evicted. Sure you didn't miss some acquisitions in your little scheme?
That can't be right. I've looked it all over, up and down. You think I'm some kind of idiot? I don't know who sent you or what you're trying to get from manipulating me, but I think you should just leave before someone gets hurt.
Wait. You really have no idea, do you? Just look at your notes again. You fucked up.
Oh, really? I'm not some clueless amateur when it comes to real estate. Take a look at this appraisal and tell me, wait, you're right. None of this makes any sense. I made a terrible mistake. I'll be bankrupted, ruined. Someone must have tampered with my paperwork, altered some records. It's the only way.
Something is definitely fishy here, but it was your mistake just the same. This could really hurt your reputation. You need to put some distance between yourself and this project. Like maybe a few states between you and here.
You're right. I think I need to get out of this town and never come back.
That's what I wanted to hear. Now why don't you be on your way?
Like what you see?
I see you've come to haunt my haven. Tell me, child, have you resolved our quest? Has the so-called developer been sent to meet his fictitious maker?
Yes, he's taken care of.
Hallelujah! Truth prevails over false idols yet again, and the Church of Hazel Tomes stands another night in all its glory, a beacon to the undesirables and deplorables of the world. Well done, fledgling. And did you inquire into the persistence of the matter? What drives a man so tenaciously towards his own doom?
Nothing about it makes any sense. The developer thought the land was valuable. It's not, I mean, monetarily speaking. Either he was deceived or something very odd is happening here.
Truly, the world deals in mysteries that not even Hazel Tomes and his disciples are meant to unravel. But those with an eye for the world beyond this one have ways to search for the verity of it all. I believe you've given me something to sink my curious fangs into.
Great, glad to hear it.
You've proven yourself a loyal disciple. Please, allow my adorations to ordain you into our unholy congregation. Be no stranger to the Church of Hazel Tomes, for you are a welcome guest in this sanctuary, and this pack may have use of your talents another night.
Cool. See ya around Hazel.
You've done well. The Mac says you're a woman not to be crossed. And more importantly, Ariana's home. For that you have my thanks.
It was nothing, really.
Perhaps the Camarilla elite can dismiss a boon so easily. But among the Sabbat, loyalty is what makes the world turn, and you've done me no small favor. Keep earning my trust, and soon you'll have a place here. But I'm sure there's many things you'd like to know. You have my ear. Don't waste it.
Just who exactly are you?
I head this chapter of the Latin kings and their drug trade. But that's all a facade. My true title is Ductus of the pack I lead. Our enemies have learned to fear me, but my soldiers know well enough to respect me. To respect a firm hand and a sharp knife. That's the power every good leader bears.
What's a ductus?
The ductus is the one the pack looks to for answers. It's a seat of power I've kept warm for many years. But the bishop is the one who controls the domain, the one that all the ducti must support. It's time Los Discípulos are at the front of East LA. With the bishop dead, that is now possible.
But someone else wants the job as well?
Claro que sí. Hazel, Padre Loco, he moved his pack in on this turf. That hideous Malkavian madness runs deep if he finds himself worthy of the title of bishop. And deeper still if he thinks sucking up to me, André, and any of the other Sabbat will get him anywhere.
Los Discípulos? That is?
Think of the Sabbat como un puño. Many fingers. Each one moves on its own, but true strength comes when they strike together. Each pack of the Sabbat has a few old soldiers. The ones you see around here, these are mine. Los Discípulos de Xicoat.
Am I part of that pack now?
In normal nights, to join our ranks, you'd first have your soul ripped from your body. But Andres made you a special exception. Returning Ariana was a smart move, but trust is earned. You'll join Los Discípulos when you've proven yourself loyal and strong.
Can you fill me in on what's going on around here then?
Your timing here, it's extraño. The winds of change have come. Perhaps it's no coincidence they've blown you to my door, when it's you I have to thank.
Winds of change?
In the warehouse, the bomb you placed. It killed many soldiers that night, my superior and the Sabbat included. You opened a door that had been shut for decades. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one fighting for a slice of power.
You're welcome, I guess. Who exactly was your superior?
The Ductus is the one the pack looks to for answers.
This is all very interesting, but what about the Cami spy?
There's nothing on the street about it. You're the one holding all the clues, I'm afraid. But perhaps we can see each other's paths to their ends.
I like the sound of that. What do you have in mind?
The blood flows from apathy, but the drugs are the current to pull it along. Someone, brave or foolish enough, has damned themselves, stealing from me. The delivery from the south has disappeared, and our pack will suffer until this drought is cleared. Find the thief and slaughter them.
What can you tell me about the courier?
I don't concern myself with the details. Go talk to one of the juice bags, Arturo. He'll tell you what you need to know. You can find him in El Número 4.
Who is Arturo?
Él es un enforcer de kings. He's loyal. He follows the tide of our drugs carefully. He can be trusted. He will help you.
Got it. I'll be back when it's done.
Espere. The Sabbat. In the day, we share a common haven. A nest. Apartamento 5 is yours to rest in and keep your things. This is my boon to you for Ariana's safe return. Even if you still have my trust to earn.
Thanks, Victoria. I'll see you around.
Hola. ¿Qué haces en mi apartamento?
Sorry. What? Can we speak English?
Sorry. Can I help you?
Ariana, isn't it? I guess no one told you about me.
No. Who the hell are you then?
I'm a friend. Remember where you were living before this? I was the one that helped get you away from that place.
Wait, what? How do you know about all that? Yeah, I'm Ariana. Why do I get the feeling we've crossed paths somehow?
Forget about it. You seem like a nice girl. A little strange, but nice. What were you doing working in a shithole like that?
I don't really know. It's a strange thing. I was in that place for so long, but I guess I just sort of blocked a lot of it out. I can't really talk about that yet, okay?
I'm guessing this wasn't just a stunt to fit in with the other girls at school?
Man, who knows what I was thinking? Kicking ass at school, rocking the scene was my life as a kid. Next day, I'm a streetwalker with too much to prove. Way to adult, Ariana. At least the money was good.
That's not the growing up I remember doing.
Like you never did anything you regret. Nostalgia, regret. If this crap is for adults, I already miss being a little kid.
Regret is my closest friend these nights. You sure you're still in high school?
Thanks, I guess. School's a breeze. The teachers tell me I don't really belong here, but this is home. For better or for worse, you know?
You parents must be proud. Where are your parents?
Last I checked, my dad's somewhere in Mexico City, but I never knew him. Mom, well, she was a bystander 5 years ago. Stray bullet. But it's not all bad. My big brother, he's always watched out for me. Made sure I have what I need.
Who's your brother?
Arturo. Maybe you know him. Seems like everybody around here does. I can't say I agree with him all the time, but he's never been anything less than a good brother to me.
Cool. What are you going to do with your money now?
Not the career path for me, I guess. But I do still need more money if I'm going to make it to college. You know, some people want to change the world, but I'll settle for just fixing things up around here. That's the best any of us can really hope for.
What are you going to study to do all that?
Who knows? Psychology, urban farming, sociology, I don't know. Too many choices. All I know is I don't want to forget where I came from.
Good for you. I gotta run.
Where to? We are here. There is something troubling you? If that is your decision.